Charles Hoskinson blasts Cardano FUD, says DeFi projects may move to ADA. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, what a great recovery day today has been. So if you guys are like most, this weekend was quite an experience. Your coins were in the red all weekend and you're sitting at home, stressing it out, pulling your hair out. Like I literally pulled all of mine out. It's all gone. No, just kidding. But it was pretty crazy. And, you know, you see your portfolio go down percentage after percentage after percentage, and it can be very scary. So for those of you that are new to the crypto markets, and this was your first time experiencing that, you know, that is why crypto markets are famous for HODL, right? HODL, standing for hold. Someone mistyped that. If you go read the story, it's quite funny actually, but HODL your coins, all right? So HODL your coins, and you got to remember, the crypto markets, if you're buying the coins that are represented by really good projects, the whole entire focus on this is long-term hold, right? So there are two different types of traders in the market. You have your holders, where you're buy and hold long-term traders, right? Swing trades, you're taking them for the swing up for the long run. And then there's also day traders where you're trying to make a couple of bucks, gain a couple 10% here, 20% there each day, and then switching them from coin to coin to coin. And that's totally fine too. In fact, what I recommend doing is having both, right? So you have your HODL account, and where you put, you know, most of your money, maybe an 80-20% rule or something like that. You have 80% of your money in coins that you want to hold for a long time, and you take 20% and you play with it and stuff like that. So, well, brings me to Cardano, right? So I put a significant portion of my portfolio. In fact, maybe it was a good thing, but I took most of my coin out of Bitcoin, not all of it, but most of my coin out of Bitcoin just before the run up. So on the 16th, transferred that over to Cardano, and I bought a good bit. All right. And I let some of my other liquid assets sit there, wasn't sure what to do with it. And then Cardano started moving up. So it went up to that first level and took a break, and I bought more. And when I got in on that one was about $1.33. So I got in about $1.10-ish. And then I rebought a significant amount at $1.33. So right now, that part of my portfolio is in drawdown. So that was a little bit of a scary thing. However, I did take another portion of my portfolio and I bought Theta. And so Theta, obviously, if you guys have been following, or if you guys want, go check out my previous video on the channel on Theta. But Theta has been taking off, and it's taking off to the moon. I've got Theta, Theta Fuel, Cardano. Those are my main holdings. Also VeChain. So some of my altcoins besides Bitcoin, those are the ones that I have. But Cardano is my main one. And that brings me to today's video. We're covering Cardano. Sorry, it's behind me on the green screen there, but we're covering Cardano today. We're going to have some news here. Hoskinson came out and crushed some of the folks out there in the news because a lot of people are trying to push FUD. If you're not familiar with that, fear, uncertainty, and doubt into the holders of Cardano. So there are malicious actors out there in other projects that don't want to have people investing in Cardano because they would rather have that money that's invested in Cardano put into their projects, right? So you got to be very careful about sourcing your information. If you want to, also, Charles Hoskinson has a YouTube channel here on YouTube. Go over to his channel and follow him so you can see what his updates are and everything like that. So let's go ahead and kick off the video with Cardano news, and let's just jump right into it. And then after that, we will cover some live charting so you guys can see where the Cardano price is. And then after that, I will announce the contest. If you've already watched the previous video all the way to the end, you saw that. But we have a really cool contest going on until we reach 1,111 subscribers. So maybe by the end of this video, that's not even going to be available. Well, if you're watching this video, it is available no matter what. So we'll extend that all the way out. So anyway, here we go. Let's jump in. Cardano creator Charles Hoskinson is addressing the fear, uncertainty, and doubt FUD surrounding the fifth largest cryptocurrency by market cap amid its meteoric rise. In a new Periscope stream, Hoskinson blasts naysayers for spreading rumors that Cardano is a ghost chain or a platform without a use case. saying, despite the fact that we don't have full programming ability at the base layer, already have applications like shoe authentication on New Balance and cattle authentication with Beef Chain are using the metadata features of Cardano. Yet they say, what are the dApps running on Cardano? As if smart contracts come and there will be no demand. We're overwhelmingly subscribed. At the moment, our company has no more capacity to service deal flow that comes in for Cardano. People come to me, unless it's a super high value deal, and some have, we jump them in the queue, we say no and turn them down. Hoskinson invites Cardano critics to look at the long-term picture and try to see the road of being paved for Cardano to become the smart contract platform of choice. If you go to Cardano update, you can see we're #1 for GitHub commits. You can see a huge amount of progress day to day towards that benchmark. After we get there, look at 3 to 6 months, Merry hard fork happens. 1,300 tokens have been issued on Cardano as predicted. We'll probably close out the year with 10,000 to 20,000 tokens, many of which connected to real projects and interesting use and utility, if not more. Today, right now, Cardano moves as much economic value as Ethereum does, despite its market cap being 5 times smaller. Despite that, our transaction fees are in the thousands of dollars, not $25 million. When smart contracts launch, we will see a gargantuan increase in the amount of value that's transacted and moved, especially when those multi-assets are actually connected to projects and markets they are listed. And our transaction fees will stay very low because we built the system right. The IOHK executive also highlights that he sees a future where decentralized finance, DeFi projects will move out of Ethereum and into Cardano for efficiency. He says, all this DeFi you see, it's not loyal to its underlying infrastructure. These businesses are not in the game to make Joe Lubin or Vitalik Buterin money. They are there to provide a service. If it's better, faster, cheaper, with higher liquidity and more users on our chain than other chains, then they'll migrate over out of self-interest. So as I was saying, Charles does have a YouTube channel. Go check that out. I actually watched this video live on his YouTube channel as well, and he was pretty heated. He's definitely fired up, very upset that people are trying to talk trash on the Cardano platform, but he's literally making sure that it's built out properly. He doesn't want anyone running any scams, anyone doing anything wrong on the system. So I'm totally behind Cardano. Obviously, the move to the forefront of the capturing my gains on my crypto, that didn't happen overnight like a lot of us were hoping to do so, but that's not really the point. Cardano is a long-term play like we talked about. It's a hodl play, and this is a play that I'm actually glad to hear from the creator that he's not in a hurry to just get something out there because people are bugging him about it. He wants to get a product out there that is going to really work for users and also for developers on the platform. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual charts for Cardano at the moment. All right, great. So here's the 4-hour chart for you guys. Okay, so back on March 27th or February 27th, sorry, this ran all the way up to 48 cents and it became its new all-time high. It had this major fall down and pull back all the way down to its lowest point here of 98 cents. Okay, the bodies didn't close though. They were closing at over $1, so $1.03. However, it did come down, 98 cents. It's really, really low from $1.48, 50-cent drop. That is a major move when your price is only $1. So after this all came down, the talk of, oh my gosh, Cardano is going to be listed on Coinbase, it all started here. And boom, it actually took off the day before it listed. The day that it listed, it ran up as well. And then the next day, it still continued its fake move up, right? Because a lot of people wanted to keep pushing this up. A lot of retail investors like me and you that wanted to make some money with Cardano were really excited about this. We got in right here, $1.33. We're riding it up. It was all the way up here. We're like, yes, it's going to work. It's going to go up. It's going to keep going to $2, $2.50. This thing is on a roll. And instead, the tons and tons and tons of people that owned thousands and thousands of thousands of Cardano coins before us, right? We're talking way down here. If we go back on the daily and shrink this, you know, there was people that have been owning Cardano since 10 cents, you know, freaking 1 cent. So, you know what I mean? Like, these people ran up and they saw an opportunity. They saw people coming into the market. Hey, there's tons of volume. Let's go ahead and sell off all these coins. And they did. And because of that, the price dropped. And that is how supply and demand works. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys are starting to learn that. Or if you're a crypto expert, you do already know that. But then that gives you a buying opportunity. And so when it came down here to $1.07, that's a good spot. You know, when it came really to $1.10 is when I was thinking that's a great spot. I had marked off. I really thought it was going to come back and hit $1.15, well, really $1.14.80, because that was a half measure of this candlestick between this wick and this wick, and it came and filled the gap. Well, it did come fill the gap for sure, and it actually filled it more plentiful. In fact, it came down, and if you notice, it came to this wick. So now you notice this wick touches this wick here. And again, the markets love to fill the gaps. Okay, so if it's a full body, that'll fill the gap as well, whatever the case may be. But no open body should be open. There's always going to be a body right next to it. You notice there's no body right next to this. There was a wick. So you need to fill those gaps. And it sure as heck did. It came and filled the gap on us. And now we're starting to see a little bit of momentum up. Yesterday, the new daily candle started. It's got 19 hours and 54 minutes left. So brand new candle. It did come down with a small pullback for the day. Now let's see if we can bring what needs to happen is some volume come to Cardano. So volume, meaning people buying it, especially these people that exited the project. Now, a lot of people right now are following the hype of Theta. So they're taking their money that they had that they were going to rebuy on Cardano, and they're dumping that into Theta. And I don't blame them, because that's a great project. I mean, all around, but so is Cardano. Cardano just is running a little bit behind on their development. So right now we're seeing the results of a project that is not fully operable. So it's not getting tons of attention. It's not getting tons of flow. But when it does happen, it's sure enough to be one for the rocket ships, right? So hopefully this thing shoots to the moon as well. All right. And now it is time to announce the contest that we talked about at the beginning of the video. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. What we are doing when our channel reaches 1,111 subscribers, when I started this contest back when we were at 300 subscribers on the channel, when the channel was mainly about surfing. Obviously, with it being winter time, we're not surfing so much, but the summer's coming and we're really excited. I live in Laguna Beach, California. The weather has been absolutely phenomenal. The water's finally starting to get a little bit warm, and also the waves are coming back. We went and had a little lunch at the beach the other day, and sure enough, the waves are starting to come back every few days. So that will be coming back to the channel, which will be really exciting. So if you have been following the channel since the surfing times, we will be giving away one or the other now. So we are still giving away a Wavestorm surfboard. So if you are a subscriber, by the time this channel reaches 1,111 subscribers, whatever video that happens on, and you are subscribed to the channel at that point, you will be entered into a spinning contest with a chance to win either a Wavestorm surfboard or a Ledger Nano X. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and you will get yourself entered into the contest for the Ledger Nano X or Wavestorm surfboard. And that is it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was informative for you on Cardano. Cardano is fighting for you, all of the holders of the coin out there. Go follow Charles Hoskinson on YouTube, because you can see the passion behind his project and what he's talking about. So anyway, hope you guys are in the markets having a good time. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. May the markets be in your favor. Talk to you later.